I was going to go get something. When I went to go get it, I got robbed at gunpoint.
You know, I've been doing this for a little bit of time, right? And you're not doing too good at covering that up. Because guess what I'm going to do? Guess.
What?
And guess what? I got video.
This is 19-year-old Diamond Salazar, 15-year-old Estevan Lucero, and 17-year-old Caprice Cecilia. And they are all sitting in the interrogation room thinking they will get away with murder. But they were far from wrong.
He pulled out his gun and said, "Bitch, give me all your shit."
I need you to be honest. Tell me what you know.
That's what I know.
This is an opportunity for you to be clean and tell me what happened.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Yes, you do.
A few weeks ago, a 21-year-old Kayla Montano was shot and killed in her car whilst at a gas station with her fiancé and 7-year-old child. Detectives retrieved CCTV footage showing a group of teens pulling up in a white car, with 3 of them exiting the vehicle, armed, and opening fire at Kayla's vehicle.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, though.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I
I'm
don't.
talking about the shooting incident that happened at the Maverick.
Talk to everybody.
Except for Diamond.
Except for that.
At first, they began questioning them about a different situation that happened prior to the gas station shooting. Yet whilst in the interrogation rooms, each teenager would say different things, most convinced that none of their accomplices would snitch. Yet that would be far from the truth, as one of them would crack under pressure and tell the truth of what happened that day.
I know who shot. Again, the video's there. It's bright. It was bright.
I'm just scared about all this. I'm sorry.
I understand that. I understand you being scared, young lady. So you're with your girlfriend, you said?
Yeah, that was with my girlfriend.
Okay. Where you guys at?
Her house is like Comanche area, I'm pretty sure.
Comanche area? Okay. What's your girlfriend's name?
Her name is Diamond.
Diamond? Okay. Why was that difficult for you to say that?
Because I don't want to give y'all my girlfriend name.
I got you. All right. Well, just keep it a Diamond for now. Is that cool? Okay. So you were at Diamond's house off of Comanche? You know more or less where off of Comanche?
No, I don't.
Okay.
She picked me up, and then her mom and her picked me up, and then I went to her house.
Okay. How long have you been going out with Diamond?
Like 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks? Okay. What does Diamond look like?
She's tall.
She's tall.
She has brown eyes.
Brown eyes?
Yeah.
Is she like
Her
tall?
hair's darker too.
Okay. So
Not super tall. No.
Okay. So is as tall as you? Because you're a
No, not as tall as me. Like
little bit
right
shorter?
here,
Okay. So she's a little bit taller for a female.
yeah.
Okay. She pretty?
Yeah.
All right. You gotta go for the pretty ones. Well, how'd you meet her?
What's it called? I was leaving school, and her best friend goes to the baby mama school. That's what I call it.
Oh, okay. New Futures, okay.
Yeah, she was picking her up, and I was talking to her.
Oh, you know what? My wife settled me down 30 years ago. I was probably rough and tough like you, but I got married at a young age, and now for 30 years I'm still a little bit more stable, right? So girls sometimes can make this better. Sometimes they can make us worse, though, so you got to be careful. You think this girl's going to make you better or worse?
Better.
All right, good job. So I'll kind of tell you what I'm, investigating, okay? I'm investigating the black car that you guys were in tonight, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Reference another incident that took place probably about a week ago now, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Actually, it was 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks on a Friday night. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
No?
No, sir.
At all?
No.
Okay. It was about a shooting that took place at a gas station. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Okay. Look, Esteban, I don't want you to get in further any trouble, but you got to be honest, and now's the time to be honest with us.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
The detective started with Estevan since he was the youngest, thinking he would admit easier. They started by talking to Estevan about an unrelated car crash that happened, but that was just to gather some personal details easily. Yet once the detective mentioned the real reason he's there, Estevan denied knowing what he's talking about. When interviewing his girlfriend Diamond, they began talking about a different situation.
Your mom, I don't want to call her auntie because I know you kind of call her mom, had described some type of incident that had taken place. I guess it's been some time now.
Yeah.
You can tell me the time. So tell me about that.
Well, I was going to go get something, and when I went to go get it, I got robbed at gunpoint, and it wasn't really such a big thing. Just, I got pistol whipped a few times, and it was done after that. Nothing really serious happened.
So, you got pistol whipped?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions. That's why I wanted to make sure I want to ask you some questions about that. Okay, so you say, starting from the top, do you remember more or less when this happened?
No.
Do you know, like, approximate time?
It was in March.
March? Okay. And do you remember what day of the week, maybe?
No, I don't.
Do you remember if it was nighttime, morning time?
It was around like 5, 6-ish.
About 5 or 6
Yeah.
in the morning and the evening.
In the evening.
And now you said you were going to get something.
Yeah.
What is something? 'Cause I know what your mom told me. Okay, so let's just be honest.
I was going to get a gun.
Okay, you're gonna
I'll
go
be
get
honest.
a gun. Thank
Yeah.
you for being honest. So you're gonna go get a gun. What kind of gun? What was?
I don't even know what kind it was. I was just going to get it.
Why?
I was doing someone a favor, and that was just that. And I offered to go do it by myself. So
Okay. Okay. So where did you go to get this gun?
Columbus Park.
So you went to Columbus Park. Where's Columbus Park at?
12th and Griegos. It's by my house.
Okay. So when you went to go get this gun, who were you communicating with? How were you supposed to? Who were you supposed to meet?
I was supposed to just meet some guy off of Facebook. He asked me to go there. He told me that to let him know when I was 5 minutes away that he would walk over there. Told him, okay, cool. Let him know when I was there. He walked up to the door. Before I got there, I actually had said, let me see my purse. I'm going to put the money in there. I have a bad feeling about this. I already have.
You said that?
Yeah, I said it. I have a bad feeling about this. So he walked up to the car, gave me the box. When he gave me the box, I went to go open it because he told me to look at it. And as soon as I opened it, he pulled out his gun and said, bitch, give me all your shit. And when he told me that, I looked at him and I started laughing because he was laughing and I thought he was kidding with me. And he was being serious. And then another male ran up on us and they started yelling at us. And we didn't give them anything. They just kept pistol whipping us. They took us around in the car for like about 20 minutes. Just driving around my area of my house.
So this guy tells you, before you get there, let me know when you're 5 minutes out.
Yeah.
So you guys how are you guys communicating? Facebook to Facebook, or how are you talking to him?
Telegram.
What the heck is Telegram?
It's a new app.
Oh shoot! Just when you get used to some, forget it. So Telegram. So you're talking to him on Telegram.
Yes.
Okay. And then 5 minutes out, you said you put the money
in my purse.
in your purse because
Yeah.
you had a bad feeling.
Yeah.
So how much money did you have? How much were you gonna buy the gun?
$650.
And did you have $650 in cash?
Yes. I had a little bit more also, but I had the $650.
And you put that in your purse?
Yeah.
What kind of purse did you have?
It was a tan guest purse. They took it from me whenever everything happened.
Okay.
But they weren't able to take money because I went down to go grab my purse because they asked for it. When they asked for it, I grabbed the money. I was really slick with that. I grabbed it and I tucked it up I was wearing pink sweats that day, so I tucked it up my sweats and.
So they didn't get the money?
No, they didn't get the money, but they did take my purse.
Okay, so you tucked the money in your pink sweats?
Yes.
The situation detectives first brought up to Diamond was what her mom reported to them as a robbery at gunpoint. Police started with this situation so that Diamond didn't feel any reason to deny that happened to her when they brought up the real reason she was there. The reason detectives started with this situation is because they believed this triggered the teens to arrange the shooting at the gas station, but none of the teens were yet aware of the detectives' plans.
So just like the little has a little.
Yeah, I said block on it. Yeah.
Okay.
I know a lot about guns. So.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, you do so much with guns.
Oh well, I don't have them, but I like to look like I'm interested in.
You're interested in that? Okay. So you gave him he gave you the box. Did you open it?
I was going to open it. I probably barely even, because you have to open the tabs.
Yeah.
I barely even opened the tabs, and he pulled it out.
Let me ask you this: when he gave it to you, did it feel like there's something in there?
No, it was in there. It was in there.
Oh, it was in there.
Because when I opened the tabs, I saw it. It was right there.
So you did see a gun in there?
It was in there, yeah.
Okay. So then he tells you, so gun was inside. What color was the gun?
It was tan.
Tan?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he said, I'm trying not to cuss, but you said, bitch, give me all your shit.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean to you?
Trying to rob me?
Try to rob you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to rob you. So at that time, where was he standing at? Where was all this taking place?
So the car was faced this way. The driver was right here, and I was right here. He walked up from this way. And
so he walked up like in front of you guys?
Yeah, he walked up like everything was cool.
All right. So you mentioned a car.
Yeah.
So whose car? Who were you with?
I was with the Caprice.
Who's Caprice to you?
She's supposed to be my best friend.
Best friend, you said? Okay. And then, whose car were you guys in?
Caprice's car.
What color is that?
White.
What kind of car is that?
I don't know.
Can you describe it for me?
It's just a little white car.
Little white car. Okay. Is it 2-door or 4-door?
4-door.
Okay.
If Diamond knew the real reason why she was there, she wouldn't have revealed this information, as she just revealed what her friend Caprice's car looked like, and luckily for the police, it was the exact match to the car seen in the gas station's CCTV footage. When they spoke to Caprice about her night with Diamond, her story matched up with what Diamond said, yet the detectives could see she was more nervous than Estevan and Diamond.
They told me to drive off. And once I left the stoplight, they went into a car, and I didn't even see the car. They just jumped out of the back seat and took her purse and my phone and left into a car.
They took your friend's purse?
Yes, sir.
What color was that, you know?
Like tan, beige.
Okay. And then they took your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your cell phone, what kind of phone was it?
iPhone XR.
iPhone XR?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have that phone no more, it's gone.
I found it. It was, they had thrown it out. I found it on the Find My iPhone app.
Oh, okay. Where did you find it at?
It was like on Gibson.
So you found it off of Gibson, and do you remember where else?
No, that's all it told me was Gibson.
How did you find it? That's crazy.
I had my baby daddy get the phone for me.
Baby daddy. So do you have children?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, your auntie told me that. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
How far along are you?
I'm 4 months.
Oh, wow.
Caprice, like the rest of them, wasn't aware of the real reason she was there. She thought it was because of the robbery that happened, so she didn't expect what the detectives were about to ask her.
So, 4 months pregnant. And is this the first pregnancy you've ever had? Okay. Baby daddy, you kind of don't get along with them. You kind of want to be able to raise this child on your own.
Yeah.
What kind of mother do you think you're going to be?
I hope to be a good one. It's just...
Do you have your mom? I mean, because I understand your auntie's kind of the guardian, I guess.
Yeah.
Where's your mom at? Or you said something about your dad.
Some fiance.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you ever talk to her?
Not really.
No? Don't get along with her too much?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, it's hard to be a mom. Obviously, it's hard to be a father or parent to have children. And I think that's, have you given your child, is it a boy or girl? You don't know yet?
I haven't found out yet.
Okay. And here, the situation that you were talking about. Now, the reason we were at your house this morning
Yes, sir.
is...
I got a question.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I guess to tell us what you think or why we're at your house.
I thought an incident had happened. at my neighborhood or anything, or I thought like my auntie did like let you guys know about what happened about like the robbing and
Okay.
everything.
Like she had called us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, and the reason why we were at your house was the little white car that you were talking about, and you said about 2 weeks ago. So I do have an incident with your white car at a gas station involved. Okay, and I have video of your white car. The reason I'm able to tell it's your white car is because you have distinctive marks on your car in the front. It has like a, whatever happened in the front there, like it has like a scrape or something, like a scuff. It's like, instead of white, there's like a black mark
that
about
black
this.
stuff.
Yeah. What was that?
Hit a curb.
You hit a curb?
Yeah.
How big was the curb? It's like this high.
I went to turn and I turned a little too much in.
Okay, again, I have girls and I understand that.
Yeah.
So I have a video that shows a car exactly matching that description with New Mexico Chile plates with that black mark in the front bumper. Very specific at a gas station. Okay. Now, I am going to be honest with you, and I really, really, really would ask you to think for a second about your future. Okay, think about your future. Think about your child. You have you're pregnant 4 months. Let's say you're 17. You have a long road ahead of you. That's what you desire. Okay, there's opportunities when we get in a situation like this to be really honest, okay? And what I mean by that is, I know you're a very smart girl, and I can tell you're very you know how to speak well, and I believe your aunties has done a job with you to at least educate you enough, and you're driving and you have a driver's license and all that. Now, keeping all that in the back of your mind, we're not here by coincidence. Like I said, I have a video that at a gas station about 2 weeks ago on a Friday night on March 25th, very specific, at about 8. You actually show up around 8:21, and you and a friend, who I believe is probably Diamond, you're waiting there. And you park up by a gas pump and you're waiting there. Now, there is 2 guys that approach you, guys. You're right in that sense. What I need from you going forward is the truth. Because I have absolute video, and how I know it's you, and this, I 100% know it's the vehicle. Okay. Now, with your distinctive hair, I guess I've been told that it's called ombre. I don't know if that's what you call it.
It's called, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, sir. Darker
On top, gold tips or blonde tips. Okay. When I look at the video, the driver has hair just like you. Height, everything matches. There is no guys getting in with guns behind your seat. Guys are actually talking to you guys freely. The passenger of the vehicle, okay? And this is how much I know. I'm telling you this because you're tracking, because you know exactly what I'm talking about. The passenger of the vehicle, she gets out and she's talking to them. And I can tell you what they're wearing. One guy's wearing a yellow hoodie, and he's agitated, he's mad. And he sounds like he's mad at you. And I don't know if you guys are dating, but there's conversation being taken place, like you guys are in a relationship. Remember, you're at a gas station. There's other people around.
And cameras all over the place.
Cameras all over the place. So, I'm going to give you an opportunity now. I wanted to hear your story, okay? But it's not the truth. So, we're either going to continue with this lie, or you're going to help yourself with thinking about your child, thinking about other things in your life, and be honest about what happened. Because you know exactly what happened. Now, how much did you get involved with? That I do not know, and I need that. Because you're either going to go down for everything that happened, or you're going to help with figuring out who exactly. I know who shot. Again, the video's there. It's bright. It was bright. All right.
I'm just scared about all this. I'm sorry.
I understand that. I understand you being scared, young lady. I'm scared for you, honestly. I know these things.
The second the detectives mentioned the gas station shooting, Caprice immediately broke down in tears. Yet you couldn't say the same for Estevan.
You know, I've been doing this for a little bit of time, right? And you're not doing too good at covering that up. Okay? So, I know you know information about what happened.
No, I don't have information about what happened.
Okay. Were you at the shooting when it happened?
No.
Okay. Were you responsible for any part of the shooting when it took place?
Mm-mm.
Because guess what I'm going to do? Guess.
What?
I'm going to investigate.
Okay.
Right? Because that's what I get paid to do. That's what I love to do. Okay? I'm going to investigate, and I'm going to talk to a lot of different people. I've already been talking to a lot of people. And guess what? I got video of everything that took place. Okay? So when we stop vehicles and there's no coincidence that on a traffic accident, usually you would just go home with your mom or with somebody that you know. Why would you guys get transported here to the main station to talk to a detective? Right? This is a serious crime, shooting. Okay? So, with understanding a little bit more that it's a shooting and it's a serious crime, and there was people that got hurt, okay? I need you to be honest, because what I'm going to do, one of the parts that I investigate is I'm going to look at your phone. And your phone is going to tell me where you've been. Right? Because every time we open up our phone and we do things on our phone, it has a location.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay. Now, tell me what you were doing. I know it's kind of hard, but not last Friday, but the Friday before. Where were you at?
I was at home.
You were at home?
Yeah.
Who were you home with?
My little brother and my mom.
Okay. So you were at home. Do you know what Friday night I'm talking about?
No, sir.
Okay, then how do you know you were at home?
Because I'm always at home with my mom and them on the weekdays.
Okay. On a Friday night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, wait. Might have been at my girlfriend's house. I don't know. Was it?
Okay, so not this past Friday. So tomorrow's Friday, right? So not last Friday, but the Friday before.
Yeah,
It was the 25th for the exact date, March 25th.
No, I was at home.
You were at home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't go to school that day.
You didn't go to school?
No,
Why didn't you go to school?
I didn't feel good.
Okay.
My throat hurt.
All right. You know what, Stefan? I'm going to believe you until you give me a reason not to believe you. All right?
All right.
All right. And I'm going to believe this part because I believe this is true. Okay? I'm going to ask you some more questions because I think there's some information that you do know that I want to ask you, and hopefully you can share with me the honest truth, okay? So you didn't go to school. Who calls in when you don't go to school?
They usually don't call me.
Like your mom doesn't call and say, hey, sometimes I'm going to go to school?
No, she only calls for my little brother's school because
Okay.
at my school they usually don't care.
Okay. So
I show up and get
if I check with Freedom High School, they're going to show that you weren't in school that day?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that whole day you stayed at home?
Yes, sir.
You didn't go to school because you said you had a sore throat? Okay, how are you feeling from that?
I'm good.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Still got a little cough though.
Okay. So your phone is going to tell me that you were at your house on Louisiana?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir? All right. What happens if it tells me something different?
I don't know.
What do you know?
What happens if it tells you something different?
Then it tells me that you were lying to me, right?
Okay.
Okay. No, but that's not okay. Do you want to lie to the police? This is a serious investigation. And you're either going to help yourself out by being honest, or you're going to dig yourself further in the hole by lying. I'm going to turn the page. Okay? I'm going to turn this page. That means you're starting in fresh. Okay? That means you be honest. Tell me what you know.
That's what I know. I told you the truth.
Estevan thought that denying everything would be all he had to do to not get blamed for the gas station shooting, but the cops already had footage, witness statements, phone tracking, and were about to get a confession.
Eric, fucking prick, you can't say shit to me. Listen. Fucking shut the fuck up.
Now, imagine seeing so much more. Well, that's why we went all out and decided to create channels in every niche, which are still based on true crime for you to enjoy. I mean, who doesn't like seeing people's reactions like these?
I'll spit on you. I wanna cry. Oh my god.
Hey, Jesus.
From no commentary to just interrogation, because I know some of you guys hate that. But that's not the end. We really enjoy what we are building, so we have an exclusive Patreon community where they get first-hand access to anything we post and all uncensored footage and images. And some of the things are truly horrifying.
Start me from the top. Tell me the reason why you guys were there.
We were there actually because of that incident.
Okay.
We just went back to the gas station.
Which gas station? Let's be specific now. It wasn't the one on...
No, it was that one, and then we went to the other one.
Okay. So you're saying this still occurred?
That still happened.
This still occurred?
Yes, sir.
And then immediately did you guys go to the other gas station, or about how much time? Now, if that's the truth, I'll investigate that. That doesn't excuse what happened over there.
Yeah.
But tell me, if that's the case, if this is the truth and this happened, I can verify that. I can try to get video cameras. I can check that out, okay? Mm-hmm. Which could verify if you're telling me the truth, okay? So you're saying this still happened?
Yes, sir.
100%?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not 100% on the gas station, though, but that did happen.
Okay. You don't know which gas station it happened at?
Yeah, I'm not 100% on that.
Okay. All right. Well, tell me how you guys ended up over there. And then tell me the gas station that you ended up at. I'm going to flip the page because this is where you're going to start telling me the truth about what happened over there, okay? What gas station was it?
Maverick.
Where was it at?
Command.
Tell me what happened.
We were just meeting the people that we were with, the guys that came just to talk to them about the situation. We weren't aware of anything happening. We didn't know that anything was going to happen. We were just there to talk. Yeah, he was mad. He wasn't mad at me. It was my friend. It was his girlfriend. And it was all just about like us being like by ourselves and everything. And my friend had, I guess, the car that she had remembered that had came up. She remembered them from like, I guess, robbing us or something. And all I remember is the car rolling down the window, and I ducked into the car, and I just heard shots, and that's it. I just stayed in the car.
Well, how many shots did you get?
Not even ones I can count on my hand.
A lot?
Yes.
That's pretty much your participation.
Yeah.
I see you jump in there. I believe that you're trying to hide.
Yeah.
You're scared.
I mean, I have no reason to lie to you. You already have information on me. There'd be no reason for me to lie.
Now, let's continue with the truth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's Diamond's last name?
Salazar.
Diamond Salazar. How old is she?
She's 19.
Caprice admitted that she was in the car when the shooting occurred, and both Diamond and Estevan were present. She also admitted that the shooting attack happened because of the robbery earlier. But here's the thing. Kayla Montano, the woman they shot and killed, had nothing to do with the robbery earlier, meaning they killed an innocent person for no reason at all. But apparently, that didn't bother Diamond.
So young lady, I need you to be honest with me, okay? All right, because I know of another incident that took place after this that you were involved with, okay? So we can either go where you deny it all, or you can be honest and tell me your side of the story.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know at all?
No.
Okay. Even though I have you on video?
No.
No? Were you ever at the Maverick gas station?
No, sir.
Off of Comanche?
No, sir.
No? Not at all?
Mm-mm.
Giving you an opportunity here. I wanted to talk to you about that. Okay, because I know what happens, and I know you didn't shoot. So this is an opportunity for you to be clean and tell me what happened.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Yes, you do. I wouldn't just be making this stuff up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you meet up with anybody else at that Maverick?
I was never at that Maverick.
Do you have a boyfriend named Esteban?
No.
Can I talk to Esteban?
Talk to everybody.
Except for Diamond.
Except for that.
No?
I don't know them.
No? You're going to deny it. Because it's going to look a lot worse later when I get information that you were there, confirming that you were there.
I don't know.
I already know you were there on video. Okay. Now it's going to look worse when I get other information that shows you there. Even though I don't have your phone, okay? I know you're giving me the wrong phone number. I already know that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
How old are you, Diamond?
I'm 19.
Don't dig yourself deeper into this hole. This is an opportunity that I give people a chance in a low setting. We're not at the station. I'm not going to arrest you. You're going to walk out of here today. Okay? 100%. But I need to know the truth. I need to know it from your perspective.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So, Esteban was lying that you and him were in a relationship.
We broke up.
Okay. When were you guys in a relationship? Let's start off with that. I can see that it's bothering you.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, though.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Talking about the shooting incident that happened at the Maverick that you were involved with.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay. That has Caprice's car there. It has you and Caprice there. You talking to Esteban in the yellow hoodie.
You could see why Diamond and Esteban were dating. They genuinely seemed to believe that if they just denied everything long enough, despite the mountain of evidence, the surveillance footage, and Caprice's confession, the charges would simply evaporate. Bold strategy. Tragically, it wouldn't work.
So you're telling me, let me make sure. So you were at home, never went to the Maverick gas station on Comanche in the freeway.
No, sir.
Okay. Were you around the shooting that night?
No, sir.
Were you with Esteban that night?
No, sir.
Were you with Esteban ever at a gas station like Maverick?
No, sir.
At any given night, any other night?
No.
I have witnesses, I have all these things happening. You're trying to calm them down. You're saying, sorry, babe, sorry. Any of that sound right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No? Alright. Because this is a time, you know what I mean? I have to do a lot more investigation. And it may be months down the road, but when we meet again and we have to talk, then I want to say, look, I give you an opportunity to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright. What's important to you in life?
My family.
Your mom?
My mom and my niece. All my nieces.
Okay. You have to start considering that. Okay? Because you can be a witness in this and you can tell me what happened, or you can be part of this whole fiasco. You can be a witness and tell me, yeah, I didn't tell Esteban to shoot. I didn't tell Ty to shoot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay? or you could be what you're doing right now. And then, have you ever heard of conspiracy?
I've been charged with conspiracy before.
What kind of charge?
I got aggravated assault, deadly weapon, conspiracy to commit a third-degree felony crime. Or a fourth, I can't remember. But it wasn't my fault. I was just in the car.
Okay.
They let me go. My case is clear.
Okay. So, similar to that. Okay, but if you're telling me you weren't there and you don't know any of this stuff that I have brought out to you, you're telling me those things. And I find out something different. That's going to make it seem really, really bad. Because I already know you're there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Esteban Lucero, your boyfriend.
Okay, I know who he is.
Okay.
It's not my boyfriend, though.
Okay, well, you guys were together when this incident happened. I'm just trying to find out, girl.
These teens made the decision to look hard and not snitch. But in reality, that would end up with them serving a sentence 10 times more serious than what they would have originally. Diamond and Esteban thought they were giving Bonnie and Clyde, but it came out more Dumb and Dumber. So they let the power couple go, as they already had Caprice in the next room giving them all the info they needed.
This other incident happens. Were you being 100% honest about that?
Yes, sir.
Where they pistol whipped you and hit you behind the head? Okay, perfect opportunity to call police so that you don't get involved with something else, right?
Yeah.
So you guys decided to meet up. Who's communicating with who at that point? Who communicated with who to tell them to meet at that Maverick?
It was the boys, or like the boys, or either my friend told them to just meet so we could talk
So
about what happened.
Diamond communicated with them to say meet up there?
I believe so, yeah.
What was Esteban wearing that night?
Maybe.
So he's the one in the yellow hoodie? So Diamond and Esteban are boyfriend and girlfriend? Okay. You don't know for how long?
No.
Okay. Tell me about the conversation that was taking place.
I don't know.
At
They
the
were
gas
text.
station.
Oh, at the gas
At the
station.
gas station, yeah, because you guys sat there for approximately 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes
We were
before.
just talking to them about what happened.
Okay, telling them the story
Yeah.
about this situation about being pistol whipped.
Yeah.
Okay. But you guys don't. What do you remember about the vehicle that did this? You said a tan or blue vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of vehicle was it?
It looked like an SUV type.
Okay. So you guys were just discussing the situation there.
Yeah. That's all we were there for. We weren't there to start nothing. We were just there to talk about it and then just part our ways.
Okay. So then tell me what happened. Is it just kind of...
We were all talking and and he notices, I guess, the car. I guess she had noticed it or something. And she noticed the car, and when she said that, all I just did was walk into the other car. And then that's just when I heard shots.
Did you see that vehicle that pulled up?
No, sir. I went into the other car right when I heard her say.
What made you get out of the vehicle?
Because they were fighting.
Who was fighting?
Because I already know that they put on the news there was altercation between a man and a woman. It was Esteban and Diamond.
Okay.
I just got out of the car, and then when she said that, I jumped into the other back seat of the car.
What specifically did she say?
But
Did you ever touch a gun? Did
No,
you
sir.
ever handle a gun?
have I ever handled a gun?
Did you handle a gun that night?
Oh, no, sir.
Like afterwards or before?
No.
No?
Caprice spilled everything, alongside other witness statements and evidence. The cops had enough. In Kayla Montano's shooting case, Diamond Salazar pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault and was sentenced in October 2024. to 19 years in prison, with 85% required to be served. Estevan Lucero, who was 15 at the time, pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and was sentenced to 22 years in prison, also requiring him to serve 85% of his sentence. Caprice Cecilia was initially charged, including with first-degree murder, but the charges against her were later dismissed, and she was not sentenced in the case.